Seventh part of When You Were With Your Mafia Husband's Child and His Obsessive Brother Tries to Hurt You. Author point of view. You wouldn't believe that taehyung was no more angry with you. Mark was living with you people for security. Jan. So you lost all the information you discovered. He was a professional. That night you entered in club and plotted the bugs in many people's phones. Mark used his skills and got their data, but then we attacked him. Mark, we took the data back. Jan, you are of no use. Standing up, you yelled at him. Mark, but I already had made a copy of that. You hurriedly sat near him. Jan, I knew it. You are so genius. Mark, and what you said earlier? You frowned as he will now tease you. Jan, come on, Mark. You order around like a boss and don't respect me. Climbing on the couch, you sat on your knees and then clawed on his shoulders. You were moving him back and forth. Jan, my friend is very genius. Mark, stop my wounds. Taehyung entered and stopped when he saw you two playing around. He was jealous seeing you close to someone else. You stepped back when your eyes fell on him. Jan, Taehyung, you went to him. Jan, you know what Mark has their confidential data. He possessively wrapped his hands around you and pulled you closer. Jan, are you listening? Ta, ja, taking you to a couch. He made you sit down. Ta, so tell me what you have, Mark. You tried to sit aside, but he kept you there. Jan, it's work time. You hissed while Mark started explaining on his laptop. Taehyung, I don't care. You were turning in a tomato as his hand was teasing you. Mark, how is it? Ta, great. Make a plan, then show me. He stood while lifting you in bridal style. Ta, we have some work to do. He took you to room and shut the door. Jan, that was so mean. I am sure you didn't hear a word of his. Ta, you care about him. You gritted your teeth when he bounced you on the bed. Ta, you were laughing and playing with him. Walking around, he was gathering different items. Jan, so what? Are you jealous? He looked at you with his sharp gaze. Ta, hands up to headboard. Right now. Only his order made you gulp. With a smirk, he approached you as you obeyed. Taehyung, princess. He locked your hands. Ta. It pressed my nerves that someone else can make you laugh. You're breathing heavier as he hovered. Jan, but only you can make me scream. His eyes shone. Ta. Seems like you are getting obsessed with these punishments. He was leaving, and the slight pain was turning you. Jan, are not you? Damn, I am obsessed with every inch of you. And he proved it by squeezing out the of your energy. After that session, you were unable to walk. He kept you there. Jan, Taehyung, what is going on out there? I shot your dad. People must be more against you now. He shifted you over. Ta, I will handle them. Jan, tell me. Ta, like you told me that you can use it too. You pouted innocently. Jan, well, you already had punished me for that. Ta, Dad is in hospital. V is nowhere. He is pulling gangs to his side, and I am sure Dad will always support him. You felt bad and guilty. Jan, why he doesn't support you? Ta, because he thinks I will lose the power as I am mad after a girl. You said that. Jan, will you? Ta, no, all my power is you, Jan. Jan, I cannot wait for all this to be over. You laid back. Ta, me too. Mark showed his plan that was approved by Taehyung and Eric. Eric, I will ready all the weapons and guards. Ta, be aware, Eric. There can be moles too. He nodded and left. Well done, Mark. Mark, thank you, sir. I am happy that someone sees my talent, or people just used me to nag me. He said that while passing you a look. Jan, you ungrateful brat. He scrunched up his nose and looked away. Jan, I will also go with you people. Ta. No, that was a strict refusal. Jan, I really want to go. Mark, what will you do there? Jan, I can help you. I can shoot, run, ta. Still no. You stood and walked to him, who raised his brow by guessing your move. You confidently settled down. Jan, please stay hung. Ta, I will lock you in bedroom, but you are not coming with us. He enjoyed when you frowned. You thought for a while and then on Mark silently left the office while Taehyung was taken aback by your bold act. Jan, now, ta, it's dangerous, Jan. Jan, leaving me at home always turned out more dangerous. He sighed, ta, fine, but don't you dare to do anything without my permission. You nodded like an obedient child. We were sitting in hospital room while Noah was on the bed. Noah, why you came here? We to ask that why you saved me. Noah smiled weakly. Noah, because you are my son. We averted his gaze. Noah, it's not good that my both sons are obsessed with one woman. He chuckled. We, at least I am not blind. Noah looked worried while we hid his expressions. We, you knew about her, right? Noah, how you? We, I told you I am not blind like taehyungff. To never take in past of women whom I love. His grey eyes blazing fire. Noah, it's in past now. We, that was my mother. Bending towards the bed, he yelled. We, she killed my brother. Red mixing in his eyes. We, I am a criminal, but she fell in love with Taehyung. Is he not like us? She can shoot you because you are a bad person. But what wrong my mom did? Why only we mafias are bound to pay? She will pay too. More than obsession, hate was stirring inside him. Noah, she is now your brother's wife. We, why didn't you tell him about her? Noah, what's the use, huh? They love each other. We punched in the wall. I will not let her live this ideal life with her lover. She will crawl to me and I will crush her. His knuckles had mixed marked the wall. You all were in meeting room with Teham and Eric. Barged in while panting. Eric, stop all this. It's of no use. Ta, why? Eric, they attacked our powerhouse. Jan, what? Eric, we lost 80% of our human and weapon resource. It was too bad. Tina was shocked, while you and Mark were scared. Ta, how can someone, Eric, before we could use their data, they stole ours. Ta, but how they did that? What was our security doing? He was very furious. The gang leaders present there exchanged glances. No one was ready for that. Rehan was shocked that his father took V's side. Other partners left, and Eric suggested Tehang to leave the country. Ta, then I will lose even the left ones too. You convinced him though. You all were leaving. Mark was also with you. Sean, you didn't do anything with their security, right? Mark, why would I? You promised me that you will let me have all about Noah. That is the big name. You sighed. Everything in vain when cars blocked your way. They easily outnumbered Taehyung's guards. Taehyung was shooting non-stop while you were strictly ordered to not step out. At the end, all of you were in their grasp. We threw you on the bed. You tried to stand and he slapped you. This time you didn't see the love or affection in his eyes. Who knows that this little fairy is actually our wit? He roughly tied your hands on your back. He straightened you, Jean. I will kill you. You gagged when he tightly grabbed your neck. Now it is my time and I keep my prey alive until it begs for death. You were unable to understand his changed behavior. Leaving you there, he left the room. Tehong and Mark were tied on chairs. We came in. Brother, torture me or kill me, but stay away from Shan.
We. That woman shot your father. Ta, I don't care. We, being infuriated, started beating Mark. Ta, talk with me. He stopped and sat in front of him. We. I have a news for you. Your so called wife is a murderer. We. She killed our mother. Words fell on Taehyung like bricks. His death glare started to Mark, whose blood turned cold. We, right, Mark? They intruded in our system. Our innocent mother got in their way, and they killed her. Taehyung's head turned to Mark. His heart missed a beat. When Mark didn't deny. Mark, it was an accident. Taehyung tightly closed his eyes. To be continued. Thanks for watching and love you all.